Hello, welcome. This is another video, and in this video we're going to be looking at another challenge, another coding challenge. This is somehow tricky, but this time around we've chosen to do it from this platform called Signal. So I'll provide this link in the video description, and you have access to this very interface you're seeing here. We won't be doing from the normal VS Code we've been using recent. This time around we're going to use the code Signal interface. Why I chose this, it's because the question is a little bit descriptive, so I just decided to go on with this very platform. So I would like us to first go through the questions and see how we can come about. Okay, below this is how the question goes. Below we will define an interesting polygon. Your task is to find the area of a polygon for a given n. Okay, one interesting polygon is just a square with a side of length 1. What does this imply? Look at this diagram here below. They are telling us here that one interesting polygon is just a square with a side of length 1. So this square you're seeing here, where we're having n is equal to 1, this is the one interesting polygon. It's just a square of length 1, just for 1 like that. So let us proceed with the question. An n interesting polygon is obtained by taking n minus 1 interesting polygon and appending 1 interesting polygons to its rim side by side. You can see that 1, 2, 3, and 4 interesting polygons in the picture below. Okay, so what does this last line imply? This line implies that when you look at this n is equal to 1, to get the area of this polygon you're seeing here, whereby you're having n is equal to 1, you get one interesting polygon. This one interesting polygon here, you're having here one square. You start appending 1 squares on each side. Okay, so here let us assume we're having this square here, this square in the middle. So you add on a square up here. You add another square on the left, another square on the right, the last square at the bottom. So this will give us the area of n interesting polygon, whereby n is equal to 2. The same goes for n is equal to 3. We get this n is equal to 1. Then we start appending on squares on each side of the rims. So for n is equal to 3, we shall get n is equal to 2, this polygon you're seeing here, and we start appending on squares. So we start with this and append a square here up. We go here at the bottom, you also append a square here below. You go to your right, you append a square. You go to your left, you append another square. Then you go here, this side here, you also append. This side you also append here, and lastly here. That's why you end up having something similar to this. So you get the previous polygon and start appending other squares on each side. So for n is equal to 4, you also look for n is equal to 4, you also get n is equal to 3 and start appending squares like we did for n is equal to 2 and n is equal to 3. So get your n is equal to 3, you start appending squares. So here for n is equal to 4, you have this n is equal to 3. You append a square up here, another square here at the bottom, another square on the right, another square on the left, square here, square here, square here, square here, square here, square here, another square here, and another square here. So that's how it goes until you reach where you want. So the process will continue up to where you want, up to n is equal to infinity. Okay, so here they're giving us an example. For n is equal to 2, the output should be solution into n is equal to 5. So for n is equal to 2, we should have 5. The area should be 5. So just count the squares 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you end up with 5. Then for n is equal to 3, you do the same. Okay, so here you end up with 13. So this is the challenge you're going to solve. and let us dive deep into coding and find the solution to this problem. First of all, we're going to use a condition statement here and check. First of all, we're going to first check for n. We're going to check and see if n is less than what? Less than 0. Okay, so we check if n is less than 0. So does this imply if you're having a value less than what? Less than 0, meaning you're having n is equal to 0 or -1, -2, such values, negative numbers, here you just return false. You don't want to return any value, just return a Boolean value of false. Okay, so if you have n is less than 0, just return false. Else means that you're having values ranging from 1 up to infinity, up to positive infinity. Here you just return. So this on this line you're going to put the logic for calculating what I explained earlier. So what is the first logic? We're going to first multiply n. We're going to square n squared, which is n times n. After that we add on n minus 1 times n minus 1. So this line you're seeing here will return us the area of a polygon if n is less, if n is greater or equal to n or equal to 1. So meaning that we should have values starting from 1 up to positive infinity. Okay, so this return us the what? The area of the polygon. Okay, so let us first run the test and see if we pass. So you come here and press this button of running the test. You see our tests are passing. Tests pass 10 out of 10, meaning that our solution is right. So you just come here and press submit. Wow, yeah, the solution was correct. Wow, we succeeded in this challenge. It was a little bit tricky, but as long as you understand the logic, you can easily do it. Yeah, okay, thank you for watching this video. Continue liking and subscribing to my channel so that I can create other videos like this. And please don't forget to keep practicing. By the way, if you need like many other challenges, I'll put this link at the video description to look at other coding challenges you can find tricky there. Okay, thank you for watching. Let us meet in the next video. Bye bye.